Good morning, America. My name is Danny. I'm a 48-year-old American. This is my show, Danny's Pit. It's not for children, so if you're under the age of 18, please watch something else. Saw a little clip of something today on Facebook that gave me and people who think the way I think just the tiniest ray of hope that this thing is over. A few weeks ago, or maybe even a couple of months ago, I explained to my wife, because she was kind of losing her mind over all the wokeness and all the grooming and all the encouraging 5-year-old boys to want to be girls and all that stuff, and I told her I seem to remember things, and I said, one thing about America is we love a fad. Case in point, the fanny pack. Okay. But here's one that really fits people around my age. I'm 48. Ebonics, if you remember that. That was all over the place. We were all going to be talking that way for a while, and it just slowly dissipated. Now, so it seems is finally, and it has a lot to do with us taking over the House and the GOP bills that are being written now that will hopefully turn to laws. Wokeness seems to be on its way out. I've said it before. They are a very much in the minority type of group, but want to put themselves out there like they're very much the majority of the group. I know a lot of people, okay, and even some homosexual people, but I don't know anybody that's as woke as some of these idiots on TikTok and other things. With your non-binary, call me he, they, what, who, when, beautiful, strong, smart, whatever, pronouns and all that crap. I told her it's a fad. It's going to go away. America's going to get tired of it. And it's finally starting to happen. The GOP submitted a bill that says the only flags that can fly, as of right now, fly over U.S. embassies are the American flag only. No BLM flag and no rainbow flags. Okay. This is also a topic I saw on a clip, a classroom where they didn't have the American flag up, but they had a BLM flag up and a rainbow flag up. When asked about the American flag, they said it's, damn near trying to say the American flag is racist and it should kind of be on its way out the way they did my dear Confederate flag. And when I say that, it's heritage. And I think that was totally wrong. I mean, it's a piece of cloth. If you don't like it, don't look at it. You could say that to me about the BLM flag and the rainbow flag, but I'll say this. At the embassy, there is no place for terrorist groups like BLM, who have been exposed by now, and all of their founders live in rich white neighborhoods with armed guards, gated communities. It was a farce from the beginning, and everybody, even Sharon Osbourne, gave like $900,000 blindly to BLM, and then started to figure out what they were really about, and I think she sued to get it back, and I'm not sure how that turned out. I hope she won. But then again, the dumb bitch should never give them money. Black lives matter, all lives matter, okay, not just black lives, all lives matter. And when you start flying a flag that says only one particular race matters, that's almost the definition of racism. Okay, what the hell is the difference between a BLM flag and a Confederate flag? Other than the Confederate flag has about 200 years of history. And as I've said before, you can feel however you want to feel about it, but read a real book on what the Civil War was about. It will blow your mind, and you will see, exactly what was going on. The Democrats actually created the slave movement. Lincoln was a Republican, but they won't know that on the street or if you confront them with that. It's very, very, very uplifting to know that's starting to happen. Here where I live, we had the 10 Commandments in our courthouse, and this is before the woke movement and all that, by the way. This is actually 20, 25 years ago or so. And they just had to have it removed separation of church and state, 10 Commandments. Our Constitution is basically built and made on the 10 Commandments. So it's almost like a conflict of interest. You take the framework out of the frame, and then you just I don't know where I'm going with this, other than it just baffles me. And the only other little thing I want to touch fast is, Biden's been going hard on this, switching to electric, everything going to electric, gonna get electric car, electric motorcycle, electric house, electric everything. But they post a picture of Joe Biden preparing dinner on her nice gas range. And like I said, I wish I had the technology to put the picture up, but Google it. You'll see it for yourself. The hypocrisy does not ever seem to end with this regime, as we say, And one of the things that I've said before is, you can tell a lot about a person by their children. And you can say what you want about Trump's kids, and I'm not a Trumper, but every single one of his kids are self-sufficient, self-successful. They don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't do drugs, they don't go to Russia and party with blow and hookers and look like a sweaty, greasy mess like Hunter Biden does. Just think of that. Think of how he must have raised them kids and how differently those households were. The Trump kids are very well behaved, very well mannered. Yeah, there's some controversy here and there. Who doesn't pick up some dirt over time? But nothing like what Biden raised. And with all respect to his passed away son, that's not who I'm referring to at all. But getting back on the first part of this to end this, there's a ray of hope. Wokeness, I hope, is over. Let's end woke. Let's become awake. Let's go back to where we could watch a sitcom like Married with Children or All in the Family, or a movie like Blazing Saddles, and not have 15,000 safe spots and a bunch of people crying, I'm triggered, or that was offensive. Yeah, it was. It was called comedy back in the day. And usually the dirtier your comedy was, the more successful comedian you were, like Richard Pryor, George Carlin, people like that. They're also very smart people. That's why they're comics. But, again, the ray of hope is let's start getting America back to something respectable. Flying hate group flags, flying sexualized flags, that has no business anywhere in our politics, anywhere near our government type buildings. You want to fly those flags, fly them at your damn house. That's about the only place they mean anything. Fly them at your own house. I gotta do what you want to do. Just don't put it out, and not everybody likes it. I'm offended by it. Like I told you, I may cuss and I may not be perfect, but I'm a Christian and I'm against the homosexuality. I'm against hate. I'm against racism. I'm against all of the things that a lot of people have accused me of over time, but all that for another pit. Just remember, a ray of hope. Let's hope to God we never ever have to see the White House illuminated in a rainbow flag again. That's disgusting. Imagine being a 22-year-old Marine stationed in some Arab nation, scared, first time away from home. You don't know if you're coming back. You're fighting for America, and you get a clip of the damn White House covered in a rainbow flag, and you're a Christian straight male or female. And don't tell me that's not going to offend you, because it should. So anyways, with that being said, stay vigilant. Keep your eyes forward, and once in a while, make sure no one's following you. And still believe in you. So God bless you, people, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.